Welcome to this edition of The Reel. I'm Kyler Barkley, a third-year media arts student, and today I have a package where we interviewed 10 media arts students about their experiences in the program.
Hi, I am Aliana Hall. I am a recent graduate from North Hardin High School. This is my 4th year with HCEC-TV.
I am Andrew Walker, and this is my first year at John Hardin High School, and also my first year in the EC3 program of Media Arts.
I'm Sophia Slack. I'm a sophomore at Central Hardin High School, and I'm a first-year media arts student.
I am Dakota Goodman. I am a sophomore at Central Hardin High School, and I'm a first-year media arts student.
Hello, I'm Elijah Rivera. I'm a 9th grader at Central Hardin High School, and I'm a first-year media arts student.
My full name is Reagan Neal. I am in 9th grade and I go to Central Hardin High School.
All right, my name is Howard Davis. I'm from John Hardin High School and I am a first-year media arts student.
Hello, I am Jonathan Bland. I am a sophomore at Central Hardin and I'm a first-year media arts student.
My name is Jeremiah Palumbo, P-A-L-U-M-B-O, and I am a junior that goes to North Hardin, and this is my first year of media arts.
Hello, my name is Chad Brill. I'm a sophomore at North Hardin High School, and I'm a first-year media arts student.
I chose media arts over other programs because I thought it is interesting and I really do enjoy it.
I chose media arts over other pathways at EC3 because I believed it would be the most applicable to my future as a internet content creator.
So I think camera work is really interesting, but I just kind of wanted to learn more about it.
In the future, I might want to have a career of animation and recording YouTube videos, so I might need editing skills like that.
I chose media arts over other pathways here at E3 because I've always been interested in film and photography and all that.
I chose media arts over the other pathways because I thought it would be a really cool class to take.
I chose media arts because I found the topic interesting. I just really like what they're doing.
Because I want to do it for a job one day and I would really like to go into sports broadcasting, and this is going to really help with that.
Because I'm interested in camera work and I want to do something that involves filming in the film industry.
I really chose media arts because I wanted to get into TV and film. I really enjoy TV shows, so it just kind of worked.
I would say work in a band with the crew. Recording and filming the games because it's a lot more easier and it takes me outside and not inside.
I believe that the program thus far has been beneficial. It has taught me many valuable skills in videography and video editing.
So far, it's really fun. Certain parts of it are pretty nerve-wracking, but it's fun.
It has its ups and downs. Sometimes we do kind of cool things. Sometimes we can get pulled out of class for interviews, but sometimes we just don't do much.
I'm feeling pretty great about the program so far. It's a great experience and I'm loving it.
The program so far, I feel like it's pretty good.
How am I feeling? I'm feeling pretty good. Nothing bad going on. I like the vibe there. Pretty good.
I feel really good about it. I've learned a lot so far and I hope to keep improving.
How I'm feeling about the program, I'm feeling like it's going pretty well. I'm expecting more.
The program so far isn't bad. I thought we'd be doing a little bit more editing and technical stuff, but I'm happy we get to do things with the cameras and interview people.
How helpful everyone is. I was kind of scared that we were going to be rushed to do things, but everyone's been really nice.
The kind of wide diversity of what we do.
What surprised me about media arts? Well, I guess you could say the amount of effort with wires and all that, especially the wires. It's pretty ridiculous.
Surprised me about media arts so far. Pretty surprised about just kind of already knowing how to work some cameras.
I haven't been surprised so far.
What surprised me is I thought we would be doing more editing, and I didn't really expect to be doing as much paper stuff in here, but I guess that's part of it.
I haven't been surprised yet, but I'm definitely expecting something.
Really, I'm kind of surprised by just the amount of paperwork. I guess it is an intro class, but I like using the cameras, so I want to use them as much as possible.
Okay, Hopefully in the future I want to try out different courses that involves with media arts, like multimedia with animations and stuff like that, where I'm strongly suited on doing animations and whatnot.
Not really, but I think it'd be interesting to think about.
Not particularly TV based, but I do plan on doing something related to recording.
Yes, actually. Well, not TV, but like movie production, or you know, being a professional videographer when it comes to actual, AAA movies that go to the movie theater and all that.
TV. I don't really know what I want to do in the future.
No, I do not have a future planning in media arts.
Yes, I do plan to have a TV-related career. I would really like to do sports broadcasting.
Yes, I am expecting to have a TV production in the future.
Yes, I do. I would like to work on the set of some movies and TV shows, meet some nice people.
Probably editing. I've always kind of been interested in that.
I'm really excited to learn about editing and animation.
I'm most excited about, filming the events throughout the trimester, and I guess just working with my classmates in different experiences and activities.
I'm most excited about maybe putting a commercial together or some other video.
What am I most excited about? I'm excited about working with other new people. Looking over filmwork and stuff, editing. Seems exciting.
Just filming sports, because that's what I'm hopefully going to be doing one day.
Most excited for? I'm not sure really, to be honest.
Really just learning how to operate the cameras, work in a studio, work with the filming crew and the editing software.
To bridge the gap between myself and your other host for today, Alyssa, one of the media arts classes has crafted a short video interviewing both teacher and student alike about going back to school this year.
This school year, I'm pretty excited about being back in person full time. It's very nice compared to the AB schedule that we had last year.
It's going to be an interesting year with the kind of almost back to normal, but still COVID.
I'm excited to make new friends and just see what I can learn more.
When it comes to the pandemic, one positive I think about teaching during this time is that I think students need this socialization. I think when we went NTI, I think for health reasons that was a very good option, but I also think having students isolated like that at the age that they are is a severe detractor to their development.
The third trimester last year I taught 2 online academy classes. That was a new experience also, but I think it made me a better teacher in a lot of ways because it made me be super, super organized. And now that we've relaxed just a little bit, things are a little bit different, but still it has affected the size of my choirs and drama groups.
My goal for this school year is I'm in the academy program, so I'm hoping to do well on that. That's my goal.
Higher grades. I want to have higher grades and I want to do better than I did last year.
Just to have fun and get ready for college applications next year and just get everything lined up so that I'm in good standing when I do apply for college.
A goal for this school year is for the students to succeed. If they succeed, I succeed. Then that's what I'm looking forward to, is for everybody to succeed.
Catch all of your favorite local HCEC-TV programming on Brandenburg's Channel 2 and FHS.com and our official YouTube channel. On to you, Alyssa.
Thank you, Kyler. The Media Arts program is amazing. I have been a part of the program for 3 years, and now I have started to intern here. Another thing that I have had the pleasure of doing is this year's fall performance, The Orphan Train, with Central Hardin High School's Drama Club. First, we are going to hear from Miss Dakin, where she is going to talk about the play and why she chose it for this fall.
Hi, I'm Sarah Ryan Dakin. I am the drama club sponsor at Central Hardin. Our fall show this year is The Orphan Train. And one of the reasons I chose this show, honestly, is because when school started this year, nobody knew exactly what school was going to look like. And this show is very monologue based. So we were able to rehearse kind of in smaller groups to make sure we didn't all quarantine each other. And we were able to have a couple of virtual rehearsals when things came up and we needed to do that. And we knew with this kind of play, we were going to have some more options and be able to keep going, which not everybody got to do this year. So I'm really pleased with how that worked out.
I have also had the opportunity of being cast for this play, where I played an adult that got asked to help one of the orphans, but doesn't want to at first, then ends up taking her in and helps her have a better life.
This is not New York. You're not on the streets. If you stay here.
If? I thought it was all cut and dry.
Each character is different in their own way. You just have to figure out how to put your own personality into it.
I use my own personality in my character because Danny is essentially me. I'm a very theatrical kid. Danny is a very theatrical kid. We both love to sing and dance and show off in front of people. And Harvey just wants to be liked, which I can relate to a lot, but he goes a little too far with it.
Call me that again!
Everyone calls you that. You came over here, hundreds of you. You took our jobs, you live like animals, you talk a lot, you drink a lot.
I put my own personality into these characters by just really embodying them and doing things that I would typically do, but would also be good for the characters.
You can help her. How? By being an example. She's bright, she'll learn.
So my character is has mother instincts, and I think I portray a lot of that because I help raise my own two brothers at home. So I think it's easy for me to be able to take on this role and protrude my personality through it.
He can help you with the chores on the farm. But I wanted a girl and I still do.
A girl would be nice, but we need a boy, and I like him.
Everyone has their challenges, even when it comes to something like this.
Definitely one of the challenges for me with this character is that she is Irish. So I have to have an Irish brogue, which was a challenge at first, but I feel like I've come a long way since the beginning of rehearsals.
I'm Irish. Maybe you can tell by me brogue. Me mother and me father were born in Ireland on a farm. Then came the Great Famine.
The challenges of playing little Lucy is she can't talk, so I can't use my voice or words to express myself. I have to use body language and sign language. And on top of that, I'm wearing a mask, so part of my face is covered up. So I'm very limited in how I can express myself.
What is she doing now?
She's talking with her hands, but only I can understand her.
One of the challenges going into this year was that most of my crew graduated last year. I had a really strong group of senior crew members who graduated, and I was like, what am I going to do? So I started recruiting before school started emailing the teachers and saying, crew's a good option for kids who don't want to be on stage, but they got to be leaders. They got to be kids who can communicate well and solve problems. And I started getting some recommendations, and Sydney Higdon, who's our stage manager, her mom is one of the teachers, and she was like, yeah, I think Sydney might be interested. And we had worked with Sydney years ago when she was a child. She had a cameo in Big Fish. So I was like, oh, that would be awesome to have Sydney come back. So that helped me feel like I knew what was going to happen with crew once we had Sydney on board. And then we got a lot of new folks coming in, so that was exciting.
When it's something you love and enjoy to do, you always end up having that favorite moment you look back on.
My favorite moment has to be when I kind of yell at Emerson, well, Mary,
And I yell at her to the point where I lock her in a cellar and tell her I don't want her anymore and just stop off stage.
Not to be so wasteful, so clumsy. There, you're locked in. You can spend the night there, thinking of what you did. I regret taking you in. I don't want you.
My favorite moment from the show is probably when I get to hit the orphan with my handbag.
Fire, murder, the train is full of them.
Shut up. Don't hit me, old frump.
Old frump, I'll frump you.
Really, my favorite moments are more of like the people's whole entire performances, and just like Garrett and Savannah, like they're perfect. Like they're synchronized and they're just amazing, really. Because like you can really tell their emotion, and it's really impressive.
Come now.
Don't touch me. Stand back. I'm warning you. Sharpen not to trot.
You did take my watch. Thief.
Doing things like this, you always gain or learn something new.
My takeaway from this experience is how the orphans felt like during the orphan train. I didn't know that they experienced these things.
And I screamed. And I spilt the milk all over me in the steps.
What are you doing now? Great heavens, you spilt all the milk. Stupid, stupid, stupid. There'll be no supper for you, and you can stay down in the cellar where you spilt the milk.
My takeaway on this experience is the knowledge of the orphan train and how it actually happened, and some of the stories that happened to these children.
Homeless children. But one rotten apple does not spoil the barrel. You are no longer one of the children of the orphan train. You will go back to New
My
York.
takeaways from this experience is that no matter how hard a show is, even to do in quarantine, you just have to push through, try to really think on how you can bring these characters to the stage, even if you're wearing a mask. And also, if you're given a role a week before the show, learn the lines and do your best.
I saw you swallow it. No chewing gum is allowed in this class. Now we will sing our morning.
Do you ever wonder why people do this?
And I do theater because it is my passion and it's very important to me, and I'm hopefully going to go into a career in it. So I obviously want to keep this performing arts thing in my life.
Personally, I've always wanted to do theater. It's always something I want to do. I've always been scared of being in front of people and talking. And in the past, it's helped me become just a better public speaker in general and just be able to talk to people and be more confident in my step and everything.
I participate in the arts because it hits really close to home for me. I love being on a stage, being in the spotlight, and just performing for people.
I think theater is so important, especially for young people, because they know that their job matters, that if they don't show up one day, somebody else has to do their job, and it inconveniences people, and that matters. Even if you think your job is not as significant as somebody who maybe has a lot of lines or a song or something like that, if your balls don't roll out on stage at the right time, then that scene doesn't work. So everybody has a role to do, and everybody has to step up and do it in the right way, in the right time to make the whole process work.
I rode the
orphan
train.
The
orphan
train.
I rode the orphan train. The orphan train.
This was a wonderful performance from Central Hardin High School Drama Club. Can't wait to be a part of the musical Schoolhouse Rock in the spring. Thank you for joining us on The Reel. See you next time on The Reel.